Right now, a new mystery surrounding One World Trade Center. For about a year, New Yorkers have reported hearing an eerie sound coming from the newly constructed building. They call it haunting, and it's got a lot of people talking. Rick Leventhal joins us now. So, Rick, you went down there. You did some investigative work. What did you learn?
Well, there's clearly a noise. It's not clear exactly where it's coming from. It's been dubbed the Wailing World Trade Center. If the wind is blowing hard enough from a particular direction, it can create a sound that some are calling eerie, haunting, even moaning. The whistling was first reported by the Tribeca citizen on the day after Thanksgiving. A man who lives a couple blocks from the almost completed One World Trade Tower wrote a local paper and said he first heard the sound during Hurricane Sandy last year and assumed it would be eliminated when the building's framework was finished and the windows installed. Well, then, last week in the middle of the night, the neighbor says the tower began whistling again with a slightly different two-toned cry, calling it unmistakable and very chilling. So here it is, and you can judge for yourself. Well, that was from last week. Now we have footage from last year shot by a woman named Jenna Pope. You'll see a police car with its lights on, but the noise you hear is not a police siren. It's pretty cool, right? I mean,
well, it's very eerie.
It is.
People are, of course, thinking about all the lives lost there, the more than 3,000 people. Is there any connection there? I mean, what are we supposed to make of that?
Well, we reached out to the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, which owns and operates the tower, and a spokesman there tells me they're aware of the sound. The construction workers have heard it too, but there's no confirmation that the sound is coming from the tower itself. There are numerous buildings on the 16-acre site. You see some of them there. There's a transportation hub. Most of these buildings still under construction, and there's a lot of equipment down there, and there are still some open windows in some of the buildings, including One World Trade. Any of this could be helping to create a wind tunnel effect. The whistle is only heard on very windy days, and the spokesman suggested as construction gets more complete, the whistling will likely fade away. But there is clearly a sound, and it's only heard when it's really windy, and it appears to be coming from One World Trade.
Wow, that is so eerie and haunting. Thank you so much for doing that report for us.
Sure.